But after COVID, how does the whole agenda of government change as far as reforms are concerned? Pushing the reforms.
The nature of the reforms, the direction of the reforms
Mm.
clearly remains the same, which
Mm.
is to improve the ease of business and improve the ease of living. Those are the two
Mm.
principal components of that, so that the economy, economic growth accelerates, investment improves, and also the lives of the people improve, especially those at the bottom of the pyramid. What COVID has done to is to accelerate it.
Okay.
What COVID has done is to give it a greater urgency.
Mm-hmm.
What COVID has done is to, because of the huge negative impact, in
Mm.
order to now revive the economy and to accelerate the economy. I mean, we need to now make sure that once the economy starts reviving, which it is beginning to do, the growth remains high and is sustained.
Mm-hmm.
For that, therefore, and this is what the Prime Minister meant when he said that you've got to convert this crisis into an opportunity.
Okay.
Because, given what's happened, we want to now put in place enough reforms quickly,
Mm-hmm.
so that when 2021, 22 arrives, after April, and investment starts picking up, investors find greater certainty, investors find greater predictability, greater transparency, and much more rational regulatory burden than in the
Mm-hmm.
past.
Mm-hmm.
And therefore what COVID has done, therefore, is to one, accelerate the rate of, accelerate the pace of reforms, and two, once more bring out the importance of the private sector and private investment in taking the economy forward. I think
Okay.
that's what it is. So it's not that you've started thinking differently, but
Mm.
you've got a sense of urgency now,
Okay.
except in the health sector,
Mm-hmm.
where it has become clear that you need
Mm.
to now have a greater, uh, you know, your public health infrastructure
Okay.
has to improve,
Mm.
so that we are ready for any any next sort of calamity of this order.
Mm. Okay. So, good that you talked about health sector in particular. So, the other question is, has the focus of government's reforms or its priorities as far as reforms are concerned have changed a bit after what we've seen uh, during the pandemic or in the lockdown? Has there been any shift in focus or priorities, sectoral priorities?
Not necessarily,
Mm.
because in terms of for example, even in the health sector,
Okay.
we had already started the process of reforms by starting PMJY and Ayushman Bharat to cover half the population, 500 million people, giving them medical insurance. That was creating us some sort of a safety net. Already
Mm.
the process of replacing the Medical Council of India by the NMC had started. That was a very big thing that you've done in order to improve the education and research, sort of education side of of the health system. We've already started the work on trying to mainstream traditional medicine into the health delivery system. Again, that has been more emphasized and highlighted by the pandemic, because the role of Ayush has come out in a big way. So all of these things, even in the health, and also, there was a clearly, if you look at the past 6 years, the health budget has been ramped up significantly. I don't know the numbers, but you should see the number that there has been a significant increase in the health budget for the central government,
Mm.
and also for the schemes with the state government. So all of, I think, but again, to just to repeat, in a way, that the pandemic has said that the public health uh, public hygiene, immunity systems, nourishment of the children and of the women, all of them have to have a priority. Because unless we achieve that, then we won't be able to meet our SDG targets, etc. So I think all of, the government has been committed to this. The
Okay.
pandemic has just shown that you have to now focus on this and then implement them as soon as possible, so that we can have the required systems in place.